Hello, if you're a subscriber to my channel, Little Soprano, you'll know the kind of things that I like to kind of upload and share with you. And what I want to do in this video, because I'm very aware that there's a lot of repetition of the videos that I share because it's necessary, but I also want to help you out if you're looking for the right kind of direction and there's just so many videos you don't know where to start. Okay, now I am a vocal teacher, I'm a singing teacher, I'm also a professional singer myself, but classically trained. So all of the videos that you find on my channel to do with vocal technique will largely be talking about, you know, how you learn to sing well from a classical singing point of view. They're also very useful to people who love to sing and got a few issues that don't quite understand what's going wrong with the voice. As a general rule though, you're not going to get very far with my channel if you are impatient. And the general rule of thumb too for learning how to sing well, understanding the instrument you've got and how to use it, is you have to have patience. I don't have a magic wand, and all the exercises and the videos that I've shared over the last, I think it must be about 8 months, 7 months maybe, there is a lot of repetition, but that's what you're going to get in the flesh if you are actually involved in a technique session with me. What it's useful, my channel is useful for, is for those who are seeking initial guidance in learning about good vocal technique know-how. And I have several playlists that are available. The ones that seem to be the most popular are the ones that are very short, about 15 minutes long, and these are called Vocal Warm-Ups for Singers Basics, and they are very popular. There's only 4 videos in that playlist, but basically what you're going to find is all the very fundamental basic things to do with vocal technique are explained in a very simple and easy to understand way. They were live recordings, so they are from an archive, but still, because of the repetition that's required in vocal teaching, still very useful. Beyond the basics, there's another playlist that you might find really useful if you want to do a bit more. Now there are how many? 5 videos in this particular playlist called Classical Singing Technique Top-Ups. Now these videos are longer. Again, they're from an archive, but because of the repetition, they're very useful. And my advice is just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, because it is actually familiarity with the exercises, with the ideas that I'm talking about, that is going to give you the best support, vocal support. Now there is another playlist that's in its infancy where I'm currently adding archive video if I think it's worth sharing, and this one is called Building Classical Singing Skills. Now there are just a couple of videos in there, but the idea is that these 3 playlists, the basics, the top-ups, and then building the classical skills, are kind of like stages that you might want to go through in your own vocal development. Beyond the vocal technique routines, there are also additional playlists on the Little Soprano channel that talk more generally about giving you nuggets of information about vocal technique that you can listen to. They're not generally as long, but they are like little tiny snippets of maybe maximum 10 minutes talking about a specific aspect of vocal technique, which you can then learn and apply to the vocal technique routines that you can access here on Little Soprano channel. Vocal truths for classical singers. You know, so these are deeper subjects you might want to go and listen to if you've got the bug and maybe you want to pursue actually making contact with me and coming into some of my classes, or joining the voice school itself, or maybe attending a course or 2 here in the UK. Useful playlists for you beyond all the vocal technique basics and routines and exercises. There is a playlist called Singers, How Do We Practice? And it's exactly what it says. the do's and don'ts of vocal practice, a growing playlist of guidance videos for singers. Okay, so if you're wondering, what's the best way to go about learning how to sing, that's the playlist for you. An additional one that's very useful and has got quite a few videos in is called Technique Tuesday Truths for Singers. This is mainly the playlist where I talk about many different facets in smaller chunks. I talk about vocal technique and teach the principles of the science behind how your voice works. So very useful, which you can then apply to some of the basic vocal technique exercise routines and things that you've got in the other playlists. Now, you may have seen the links flash up as I've been talking, but I'm also going to put all the relevant links in the description box below this video so that you have easy access to the structure of what it is to learn to sing well. Now, if you like these videos and you like my method of teaching, there are other ways that you can get in touch with me, and all of those links, to include the voice school and the Little Soprano website, where you'll find information about workshop weekends with me here in the UK throughout the year. You'll also find a sign-up link for a freebie to do with learning how to sing. And once you sign up for that, I'll know that you mean business and I can get in touch with you. Okay, and if you're happy for that to happen, that's what I suggest you do. Okay? If not, I also have one more thing you might want to try, and that is asking to join the Voice School Hub. It's a Facebook group, it's free to join, and that is like the first step into the Voice School foyer, I guess, and so you might want to try that. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed this video. My whole intention is to entice you in and get you looking at some of these playlist videos, because when it comes down to learning how to sing well, there is no other way that you have to do it but to be persistent and get help, get one-to-one mentoring, or join a group of like-minded singers. There's no other way around it. You have to kind of get on the journey. You have to commit to it. So I'm hoping I can entice you in and you will feel energized and want to get in touch. All the information you need is in the description box below. Don't forget, sign up for that freebie if you want to make more direct contact with me. Okay. Thank you very much for watching, and more from me soon. Bye for now.